What's going on, y'all? I know, but wait a minute. Don't get your hopes up, okay? Y'all know when I stop reviewing a show, I don't necessarily stop watching the show. It's just that I don't feel like it's worth my time to actually review it anymore. I'm not interested in reviewing it because it's just doing the most, or I just fall out of for a show. But it's like I have to continue, and I said this in another video. I have to see the show through and see, how it's going to end, no matter what type of show it is. Okay, so that's how it is with basketball wise. Basketball wise, back in the day, used to be fun to watch. It used to be some good stuff. All the reality TVs back in the TV shows back in the day used to be really good. Okay, they used to have their little ratchet moments. We was here for it or whatever. And it was a toxic show. We have to understand that it was, but it just became a little bit too much for me. Because when a show comes to the point where I'm just getting on here and everything about the show annoys me, each episode, every person, I don't like the people on the show or whatever. It's just like I'm not gonna force myself to sit here and review something so that y'all can get angry reviews, and I don't want that to happen because that's not the type of person I am. When I review things, I want to make it fun. You know what I'm saying? The shows that I have to have, it has to have a sense of drama. It has to have some entertainment. It has to be fun. It has to be your serious moment, a mixture of stuff. It can't just be me being negative and all that stuff. I don't want y'all to think I'm so negative and all that, but when it comes to this basketball wise shit, this season has been boring. Okay, I don't know. It's been boring, and honestly, I feel as though they should never brought it back the last season. This should have been the last. This shouldn't have came back. To be honest, it should have just been cut off. Okay, all the controversy and stuff that was around and surrounding the show, because I have been watching the episode, so I do know some of the stuff that's been going on, especially with last season and the colorism and all that shit. And see, shit like that, like, I don't want to get on here and just be going off each episode. I ain't got time to be dealing with people and their fandom and their standship. I deal enough with that with Real Housewives of Atlanta and the Married to Medicine. Baby, do you know it's Toya stands out there for Married to Medicine? Baby, it was this one girl that was up in my comments. I had to get rid of her. Meaning that I had to put the bitch on mute. You know what I'm saying? And no shade, I don't mean to call you a bitch out your name or whatever, but you was doing a lot if you watching. Okay? You was doing the absolute fucking most. I mean, going under just about every comment that was about Toya. Her network is this, and she working in this, and she get paid this. She getting paid six figures. Girl, a lot don't care who tell it. Okay? And at the end of the day, none of us really gives a damn. Like, I'm not here for going hard for people. Let me just explain it, because I'm not here for going hard for people that's on fucking reality shows. Okay? I don't give a damn if they reach out to me. I don't give a damn if they follow me. 9 out of 10, I'm not going to follow you back. Okay? Especially if I really don't fuck with you like that, or I don't really like you. When I say fuck with you, meaning I don't like you on the show like that. You know what I'm saying? I do not have favorites on these shows. Okay? Everybody's neutral. And I keep it that way so that I can have an unbiased mind to, give my opinion on things. And even when I do that, people still, because I don't have the same opinion as them, they still want to feel like, oh, just admit you all about this person. Yes, in this moment, I'm all about this person because that's how I feel. Especially when it came to the Marlo and Kenya situation, this past episode. It was one person that just kept on, you so on. I am. I am on that person's side because I see the bullshit that is being displayed, and I don't let people, get away with the bullshit. Okay, so I'm gonna call her bullshit out. I'm gonna call her bullshit out, and that's just what it is. Okay, people got up in their feelings because I didn't say that. Drew called that lady a bitch. I really don't give a fuck that Drew called that lady a bitch, cause that bitch deserved it. Okay. She deserved it. And truth be told, she the one that started all this shit between her and Drew. So if Drew called that lady a bitch first, that's what the fuck she is, okay? And that's what I stand on. And, you getting your feelings, it's just, I just don't understand getting the feelings over people that you don't know, people that's not doing anything for you, and the people that you are actually putting money in their pockets by watching the show, and they're not putting money in your pockets, I don't get the benefit of standing for somebody, especially a fucking reality TV. It just makes no sense to me. I I just never was that person. So I try to stay as neutral as I can, you know what I'm saying? So that people won't say stupid shit like that. Um, but when it comes to this basketball wives shit, y'all, nothing's really changed. And I just need to understand, why is Jackie Christie still on here? Jackie Christie ain't got shit else to do. I'm Jackie Marie Christie, Doug Christie's wife. You ain't got nothing else to do, girl. Mama said a check is a check is a check, and if the check keep on coming, I'm gonna keep on going. I said, I guess, ma'am, because listen, to be honest, since you Doug Christie wife, I really feel like Jackie don't need this show. I really feel like she just want to be on this show, so she can get a little bit of attention. I don't know, because honestly, this show really hasn't painted Jackie in the best of lights. Okay, uh most of the women that been on this show have not been painted in the best of lights. Sometimes you just gotta know when to bow the fuck out, okay? Even Shani had to know when to bow out, Shani with a preacher man now, so she can't be doing all that, you know what I'm saying? So she had to back away a little bit. That's what I'm going to assume, and it only makes sense. I can't be married to this preaching on here, instigating shit and acting like I ain't doing nothing when I'm puppet mastering all this stuff, and then her good Judy already gone too, so of course she wasn't gonna come back. But hey, it is what it is. So you got that, and Jackie and Jennifer is the only two OGs that's on the show right now, and I'm just like, now Jennifer, maybe you probably do need the stuff too. Okay, if you about your coins, go ahead. If you get a bag, as y'all say, you go after the bag. Go after the bag. A bag is a bag. I guess. And speaking of Jennifer. Jennifer got her a cute little man on this show. I will say that, bitch. I wasn't expecting it, okay? Because Jennifer kind of picky, bitch. She kind of picky, and then she be picking the wrong ones, okay? First of all, remember the ex-husband? Speaking of, y'all seen that post showing that he married to a Caucasian Anglo-Saxon woman, and he's a farmer. They got a farm and everything. About to go down yonder, and we're about to shuck some corn. Yippee-yi-yo. You girl, let me stop. I'm just saying, like, listen, let me just get into this part right quick, because y'all gotta feel me. And I said this plenty of time before, and you have to agree because y'all know it. And if you said that ain't right, use a lie because you see it too. There is some people that you can look at and you can tell they would never date, or I just don't see them dating within their, nationality, their ethnicity, their culture, their race. You know what I'm saying? I just would never see them dating that, and there are certain people in the black community, male and women, that I just don't see and just cannot see with a black person. And Jennifer's ex-husband is one of those. So I was really surprised when I first saw him that them two was together. I was surprised that they was together for many reasons, because Jennifer, I just didn't understand what you saw in him. And I know looks ain't everything, and uh people like personalities and everything. People like what's in the heart and in the inside, and people not shallow. And I get that. But see, I would understand that if his character wasn't so fucked up, and if he wasn't such a nasty ass person to your girl. She put up with a lot of shit. Okay, I said, was it for the money? Was the D good? Because, he can have a big one and still not know how to work that shit. Was the sex good? Like, I just didn't understand what was keeping her there. Security? Like, what was going on? Now I feel like he met his soulmate. Because that lady fit him. That Anglo-Saxon woman fits him really well. Okay? I just said, let me mind my business. They look happy. She got her man on the show, so there's that. But anyway, this is what I pop up on here, honestly, just to get this part out, because it was bothering my spirit. Just because, we are grown. We are grown, and we should know how to handle ourselves certain ways, okay? There comes a time and a place to just pop out and to do stuff or whatever, and it's warranted. And then there are times and places that it is not. and you need to pick and judge accordingly, okay? Because no matter what it is that you do, people gonna be judging you and people gonna have shit to say. People gonna agree and then people gonna disagree. Now let me get onto this. Jackie Christie, you need to be slapped, okay? You need to be pinched, you need to be tripped, you need to be something. Because why you gonna take these ladies out here to a 4-star, you said a 4.5-star resort or whatever the freak it was. You didn't even tell them exactly where they was going. Wind up going in the middle of the freaking desert on this dusty ass bus talking about something. You can sleep here. We can disinfect it. And then talking about orgies and sex. Ma'am, we know you a sexual being. Understand it, okay? Be free, be fluid. Listen, I get it because I like it too. You know what I'm saying? I like when people can express themselves sexual or whatever. But you've been doing this shit and putting it out there since season 1, and it's tiring. Okay, come up with something else. Come up with something else, girl. It almost be like she be trying to put it out there so that she can coax the ladies to have sex, like have a little orgy or something. That's what it be coming off as. That's literally what it be coming off as. You know what I'm saying? And I just be like, girl, what is going on? And it just gives me the feeling like, her and Doug been married for over 20 years, right? So I just be like, girl, y'all must be bringing people. I would not be surprised if they be bringing people up in a relationship, doing some things, okay? Y'all got to keep the shit spicy for all these goddamn years, I guess. But I would have been pissed the fuck off too if you would have did some shit like that to me, okay? I am not a desert person. I don't like that dry shit. I got sensitive ass skin, okay? That's not gonna work for me. I need to sleep on a goddamn bed. I'm too goddamn big. Well, let me not say that. I'm a big girl, okay? Because I gotta stop putting myself down. I'm a big girl and I don't sleep on floors, okay? Because, bitch, I may or may not be able to get a fuck up off of the floor when I need to in a hurry, okay? I ain't finna fuck myself up trying to, what the fuck, because I'm finna fall. No, I ain't got time for that, okay? I ain't got time for that, you know what I'm saying? These knees ain't stable, arthritis all up in these holes or whatever. You can't put me in no position like that, okay? Bugs and shit, that just ain't. She sat down there with one of them girls, I can't remember who it was, probably was Brandi or whatever, and she said, you got to be careful for the rodents because, like the tarantulas and stuff be coming. I said, now, bitch, put me in the car and take me the fuck back home, okay? Brooke had to take over the shit and, get them a place. That's fine. Get them a hotel room. That's cool. I would have went too. But nobody was really disrespectful. I mean, it kind of was disrespectful because she did that shit behind their back or behind Jackie back. But at the end of the day, Jackie did the same damn thing by not telling them where they was coming. And then basically, made it seem as if it was going to be one thing and it really wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Girl, whatever. But that's not what the issue was. Jennifer and Brooke stayed behind at the hotel, and then the rest of the ladies went over there because Jackie had another thing up her sleeve. She went to take them to see a couple of witches, a black one and a white one, okay? And they seemed like nice ladies. Now, let me just say this. Christianity was brought to the black folks, to the Africans, our African ancestors, by other people, okay, who tried to colonize the country, who took us into slavery. You know what I'm saying? Just had us chained in the boats. And it is so sad that we had lost our roots, you know what I'm saying, and the customs and the practices of our homelands. That's one. Because a lot of the spirituality stuff that comes, that black folks do, that's where it comes from, okay? From the homeland, from our ancestors, okay? From our bloodline, from all of that. Y'all seen P Valley and the hoodoo shit and the voodoo, no offense. But, then there comes witchcraft. There's good witchcraft and there's bad witchcraft. Honestly, I don't fuck with the shit, okay? I don't deal with it. And when I say I don't fuck with it, I just say that like that because that's how I talk. Okay, it's not being disrespectful. That ain't my thing, right? But am I going to sit here and disrespect the hell out of it? No. 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 And not to a person's face. Brandi, I understand that she going through some stuff about the fact that her father just passed or whatever. It's still recent. It's still fresh. She's still grieving that whole situation. I 100% get it. But that does not excuse the way that she reacted when she found out where they were at and who they were talking to. the fact that, okay, yes, I get it that Jackie did not tell y'all that y'all was going to this place or whatever, but for her to act so fucking rude. Oh my God, no! You up here got me doing this demonic stuff. I ain't gonna do this shit, bitch. What the fuck? I don't do this stuff. This dealing with demons and everything. Get me the fuck up out of here. Get me the fuck up out of here. Now Jackie got me fucked up. Okay, this is crazy. This is demonic as hell. I'm a Christian. I don't do none of this. Bitch, why do I sound like Rasputia? Don't say nothing. It just came out and I just felt like it. Oh my God, that is fucked up. I don't even like that movie, y'all. That's one thing. Y'all love that movie. I don't like that movie, okay? Norbit. And it ain't, it's just, I don't know what I don't like about it. It just wasn't as funny to me. I like the Nutty Professor stuff. Bitch, I felt some type of way because I really felt like I sound like that bitch. Don't say nothing, cause I feel like y'all got some jokes coming. I don't do it, please. Anyway, I did it to myself, bitch. But that's how the girl was acting, and I mean, she was doing. It wasn't like she was doing that once she got away from the ladies. She did that shit right in front of them. And I mean, just was acting belligerent, over the top, extra dramatic, and all of that shit, and rude and disrespectful as hell. And that's what brought me to get on this camera and talk about it, because I just don't like that. I don't like that. You're a grown ass woman. You are a grown ass woman. And you mean to tell me that you don't know how to properly say, no, thank you, this is not for me? There was no reason why Brandi had to act the way that she acted in front of those people, those women who did absolutely nothing to her. You literally disrespected what they believed in. You literally disrespected what they practiced. And I get it. Everybody is not into that, okay? And that's understandable. But at the same time, you literally could have just said, I'm sorry, but I just don't feel comfortable doing this, and I'm not trying to disrespect you. I guess that's what you're into, but it's not what I believe in, so I just don't want to have any dealings with it, and I'm just gonna go walk away. See how calmly I said that? I wouldn't take offense if somebody told me something like that, because something like, witchcraft, all that other stuff, it's polarizing, all right? Either you like it, either you don't, and it's understandable if you don't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that she had to, but it's just the way that you had to freaking express that. To go all off and, be all loud and be all ignorant the way that she was, because that's literally what it was. You were being fucking ignorant as shit, okay? Because what if, and then coming back to the hotel, oh my God, like, and then gonna tell Jackie, Brooke was white, Brooke was right, I'm sitting here like, wow. All because she did this, and I get it, Jackie, you need to stop springing shit up on these girls, and that goes to show she don't know them girls the way that she thinks she know them girls, so they have them acting, because you wouldn't do no shit like this. You would know that they not open to, I was about to say successful. You're not open to doing new things or whatever and going outside the box like you are. They're not like you, okay? So if you're gonna do something, I get it that you're trying to, you want them that support you or whatever, but sometimes you just gotta read the room, okay? And you gotta read the room around the people that you are with, okay? And maybe just next time, tell people what the itinerary is so that they can have the choice whether or not they want to go to something or not, But she just did all of that extra shit, and I was so fucking embarrassed for the ladies. I felt bad for them. Because why would you do that? And I get it. You're a Christian. Most of us are Christians, but you got to understand everybody is not Christian, okay? Most of us are, but everybody is not. And people that aren't, I don't see a lot of people, them ladies wasn't disrespecting the fact that you're a Christian. Now, what if somebody would have came up to you and asked you or whatever, saw that you was reading the Bible or whatever, and then be like, why are you reading that Bible? Oh my God, why you reading that Bible? You a Christian? You this? Did all of that shit. What if they would have did all that shit and disrespected the fuck out of you and been rude to you like that just because they found out that you was a Christian? You would feel some type of way. The same way that you didn't made them ladies feel. And they kept it in, okay? That was disrespectful as hell. I just don't like rude shit like that. And, shout out to Scotty. Oh my God, I only said that because Scotty, he was happy that this season was coming back because he almost gave up on Basketball Wives or whatever until he found out that Brandi was on here. But uh, your girl is doing a lot. And I'm sorry, I thought I was gonna like her on here back again because I actually liked her when she was first on the show. I was on her side when, Shani tried to flex whatever power that she thought she had with the your services are no longer needed type of situation. And I was like, no, because I feel, wasn't that because Brandi basically told Shani about herself and Shani couldn't take because Brandi wasn't backing down to their asses? I think that's what it was, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, 'cause it's been a long time. But, her coming back in this whole situation between her and Malaysia is giving very much fucking single fatal attraction. What is it, single white female? That's what Rox used to call her, single black female. But it's giving very much fatal attraction, okay? It was just doing the most. Every time Malaysia came into a goddamn room, she had something to say. Her face would twist up and all that shit. And then when y'all actually have a conversation, you make it seem as if you wanted your friendship back. But then when you actually get that chance to have that conversation, it's like, I don't trust you. We get it, but how about we just say that we're going to work on it, okay? Because now it's like, you did all of that for what? You did all of that for what? It's just, I don't know. And then the flip flopping, it's just, I just don't like it. She's just not doing it for me. It's not a good look. Tonight was not a good look. Brooke, your ass talking about some, Jackie took me to this place, took us to a seance or whatever down up in New Orleans. And then ever since then, it was like I had a sleep demon on me and they was dragging me and I couldn't move and I had to call my mama. I said, bitch, what you had was fucking sleep paralysis. Go look up what the fuck sleep paralysis is, okay? Damn near a lot of people up in the goddamn world have sleep paralysis, and that is natural. I don't know where the fuck that shit be coming from, but the bitch, it's scary. It is scary when it happens. It ain't no goddamn sleep demon. Y'all gotta come up out that shit, okay? You had a fucking sleep paralysis that comes out of nowhere. I've had sleep paralysis a lot of times, okay? And bitch, I be really thinking that I'm fucking moving and come to find out I ain't moving. I can't turn nothing. Bitch, I start panicking a little bit. Then I have to calm down for a second. And then all of a sudden I can fucking move. Unhand me. And then I could just go ahead and move, okay? One time, I had thought I was in the... Girl, let me tell you. I'm finna tell y'all some shit. Sleep paralysis got my ass one time. I was laying here and I thought I had to use the bathroom. And at this point, I'm thinking that this was real. And I had got up and went to the toilet. And I did what I had to do. I had to pee. And kind of found out that wasn't it. And you want to know, I was in the midst of a sleep paralysis episode, and let me just tell you this: what woke me up before I could actually piss myself is because I felt the little trickle come out before I could wet my bed up, and it just jarred me out of that, so I was able to get out of it and go ahead and go to the bathroom before I lost it on myself, bitch. I said, you was a grown-ass bitch, girl. You was not finna piss yourself in bed. Get your ass up. Wake up, bitch. Wake up, okay? That's what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? I said, Brandi, a sleep demon. Somebody finna get up in the comments and be like, the sleep demons are good. Girl, sleep demon, a.k.a. sleep paralysis. That's what it is, okay? I just like, and then when they got up into that restaurant and they got into it, and then this is the first time in a minute that I didn't see like everybody else in the restaurant just standing back looking like, what the fuck is going on? Y'all showed y'all asses at y'all big age. Jackie, you too fucking old for this. Brooke, you was just up there talking about something you was finna do IVF and all this shit, bitch. That means you up in age a little bit, or you got a little bit something that's going on in your little uterus that you can't produce right. Okay? So either way, you're mature in age. And you shouldn't be doing this shit. For what? Why y'all acting out like this? I would have been Duffy and got the fuck up and just left. Like, no, this is not what I'm doing. Okay? Because I'm sitting here like, what the fuck are y'all arguing over? It was dumb. It was dumb. But I had to remember that Brooke and Jackie did have it out that time. Remember, I think Jackie and Brooke, when they got into that fight, girl, I got a little excited. Because that's when the shit was good. Because it made sense back then. They got into their little fight in that little store or whatever. It was like a little diner or some shit. And when they got into the fight or whatever, they turned the cameras black. That was the first time that they started not showing the fights on TV. Every time a fight would happen then, ever since then, they would turn the camera blacks and all that shit. I was like, damn. Because next thing you know, they was looking one way, and when the cameras came back onto it, that black screen left, Jackie hair was all over her face and everything. And I'm still a pretty bitch. Girl, that shit was funny. I said, now when Brooke came back on the show, I was really confused as to why she was here. And this is how you know that the show just needs to go ahead and end. When the main people come back, leave the show, they carried the show. When people got tired of their antics, and then they bring on other people that serve absolutely no purpose that nobody cared about. And at this point, let me tell you who those were in this show. Practically the whole cast. Okay? But within the whole cast, Angel Brinks, she's pregnant as hell. She can't do nothing. She got a clown for a goddamn baby daddy. I have to say it. Rockstar, y'all seen Love and Hip Hop. And I known of him before Love and Hip Hop, and he was just as, yeah, that's why I say that. I just can't take him seriously for nothing. And then them two sisters. What was the point of them coming? What was the point of them coming last season? And what was the point of them definitely last season when they were not there in the midst of the drama that happened between OG and Evelyn and the rest of the girls? That should have just been them. Them other sisters should never showed up. Okay, I just didn't understand the reason why they was there. I don't understand why they was there this time. And when that bitch put that post up about the baby shower food, unwed baby shower food and all that shit, she was about to eat some, trying to act like she was just, oh, it's just a joke, bitch. You was taking a shot, okay? You ain't dumb. You did that shit intentionally, okay? Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. I just didn't understand their purpose. Like, nobody cared about them. Nobody cared about. I don't even know the other girl name. I just know one name is Nia, right? I don't even know the other girl name. So fucking irrelevant. So fucking irrelevant. So I just wanted to touch on that. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. If y'all watch it, just let me know. This is probably what I do, and this is what I've been doing. Like, if it's a show or something that just bothered me and I want to touch on it, I just touch on it because, girl, what? VH1, if you need to cancel a show, cancel this shit. I'm sorry. And you can go ahead and do Love and Hip Hop too. Bitch. But Love and Hip Hop look like it might be a little good. I don't want to speak too soon because I did that last season and it wasn't good. Especially Atlanta. Miami was okay. Miami was okay because the whole situation between that new girl Florence and her husband and the sister hiding the fact that she knew that the husband was cheating. And I still think that the husband and the sister kind of probably did something or whatever because they got some more secrets that they supposed to be revealing on the new season. And then now Amara La Negra, you know, she got her twin girls or whatever from that dude. So that's going to be on the new season. I really, honestly, I don't care to see nothing about Trick Daddy. I don't care to see nothing about Trina. I really, honestly don't. You know, I like Trina, but I just don't care to see nothing about it. Or Love and Hip Hop. Atlanta is about to be the Love and Hip Hop NYC show again. Because, again, who's going to be dominating? Safari and Erica. Yandy and Mandisi. And then they bringing Kim back. They bringing Kim back. I hope they bring her mama back. I want to see how she look now. Mama stud, okay? Mama stud. Number one stud up. Stud up. Stud up. Bitch, I just want to see that part. But then again, I'm over it. You know, gonna be some... And this is what I seen up in the commercial, okay? I don't even think they put out a super trailer yet. But Kendra and Jock got issues. I'm surprised them motherfuckers were still together as long as they are or were. But anyway, I have to judge off the first episode to see if I would actually review it. It's like, I want to give up on it, but then I don't want to give up on it because that was one of the first reality shows. I ain't going to say the first reality show. One of the second reality shows, Bad Girls Club, was the first one. First reality show that everybody really tuned into. It really got my channel popping, so I don't know. And it was really, really fun. Speaking of Bad Girls Club, they trying to bring that shit back. Don't. Don't. First of all, it was tied by the time it left. And then Natalie then took it over there to Zeus and just fucked it all up and destroyed it. So, don't. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about what I said. Y'all got y'all thoughts. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss. And I'll see y'all later. Have a good night. Peace.